This is a ballet. Zucker! I'm so excited for them to move in. What an exciting time to be alive. Right, we changed the outside of our house. I forgot I made a hoodie. What the heck, Vesta? You can't send me a present? You're not allowed to send me a present on your birthday. Not allowed. You can send me a present with my mileage program, that's allowed. Whoops. So many times that I take things too seriously, so I'm gonna really try to loosen up. From now on, I'm going to be more spontaneous. Less on rules and recipes, I'm serious. Oh. You're thinking this now. Huh? Mister, are you okay? We're Peter Pan. Thanks, Vesta. Wow. Thanks, Nook Miles program. So, admittedly, 8 minutes before I started, the Twitch support Twitter was saying that people were having issues going live. So, I don't know if we are going to run into those issues. It seems to be doing okay for me. I do have some dropped frames, however. 0.7% of them, in fact, to be more specific. Guys, look, I made a fucking pattern. I made this myself. I'm pretty jazzed. How it turned out. I'm gonna adjust the colors. It's a little too pink. Give me a sec. I'm just gonna make sure that, because I'm paranoid. If anybody's hanging on the wings, let me know that you... Okay. And if not, no huge loss. We're just playing Animal Crossing. Morning Cake and play. Welcome. You're doing well. Hey, Fudge. Good meowing. Whoops. I'm doing great, and you? Pretty good. Just woke up, for the most part. By for the most part, I mean I just woke up. Had some cereal. My favorite existential morning breakfast. Throw some stuff on the ground. Because place item. These are not free, so I hope nobody comes to town thinks that they are, because admittedly this location has been for free things in the past. Same, I'm still in bed trying to get the energy to get up. Oh, you got your trombone hoodie. I got it. I made it. I made it all by my own dang self. With reference and stuff. Pretty happy with it. I do need to change the colors. On my TV, it's like just super pink, but I always have my TV on vibrant. Kicks! Also, Graham got out of his fucking cage! Ah. So, I finally went apeshit and just fucking did this to Graham's house. So I'm convinced that nothing I do matters. So putting up a fence versus putting up a moat, it's not functionally any different. Because evidently villagers just will teleport out. It just seems like a lot of work. Try and hinder an AI character. However, no. I think I'm gonna unmake the moat though. Fucking see you. You're there though. Hipster fuck. This has become problematic. The moat versus the other method. Shit. Alright, well. Hang on. Paid off your rampant house today. Nice. Good job, Fudge. Proud of you. I'm just gonna fill this in, because clearly it's not working. It's way more work than it needs to be. It's pretty funny, but a barbed wire fence is gonna do the exact same job, which is to say, nothing. But yeah, Zucker's moving in today. Maybe if we're lucky, one of our villages will offer to move out today. Graham. Whoops. And, hopefully we can start, you know, working on that. Doing something actionable about that. Oh, it feels like such an aggressive waste of time. I do want to put down a fence because I think it's funny. But now I do feel like I've thoroughly wasted my own time. And that's about all I've done with this whole shenanigans. And I accidentally talked to him twice yesterday. I don't remember what I was trying to do. I think I was trying to place a barbed wire fence around him. Hey Greg, I was trying to place a barbed wire fence around him while he was out and about and somehow escaped his house, and I accidentally talked to him twice while doing that. So, you know. Did you know today is Malu's birthday? I didn't know that. Happy birthday, Malu. If they stream, if we stream long enough that they are streaming, we'll have to raid them. I just installed another replacement modem, and I'm really hoping this lasts more than 4 days. I would hope so. That seems ideal. Done bullying for now? Yes, we're done bullying for now. that we're planning on streaming Spore. Gotcha. Yeah, I just don't know when. No music for you. Just kidding. Here's a tape deck. Hey, Kicks. Blue! Blue ones. Ooh, a huge large backpack. Fold over. Elf shoes. Hey, Minosha. You're not late. You wouldn't have to worry about anything if you were late. So, fret not, but... Yeah, I'd like to buy these clown shoes. Pet the sheepy? I'll go talk to them in a sec. I just want to buy some backpacks. Yay! Oops. Socks, yay. Minosha, thank you. For the socks, yay. It was very nice of you. Morning, Ander. I really want the studded backpack, but we have a studded backpack, but it's white. I really love a studded backpack in black. I guess I should notify my friends about that, tell them what that is, and then like, hey, if anyone sees this, let me know. How's everybody doing? I'm doing just fine. I'm coming out of my cage, and I've been doing just fine. I'm cold. Get a blanket. Missions never did with their plan, but they also say plans are fool's errands, so that's just the way. Hi, Cruiser. But it's just perfect for a stroll around the island, isn't it? Suppose. It's 0 degrees Celsius. That is cold. That is by definition freezing. So. Yeah, it snowed a bunch yesterday. It was really weird. It was on and off. It was super bizarre. It was like a big flurry of snow. And then suddenly it was sunny out. And then a big flurry of snow when it was sunny out. You know. It was a bit odd. These are not growing any crossbreeds at all, I've noticed. Maybe I'm just not placing them right. Are your fingertips and face? Oh no. I'm Mr. Freeze Miser. I'm Mr. Cold. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Snow Miser. I'm Mr. White Christmas. I'm Mr. 10 Below. Friends call me Snow Miser. Whatever I touch turns to ice in my clutch. I'm too much. You got a black studded... Pardon? You? That's really exciting. You can't order those for people, right? Backpacks, especially if you've gotten them from Kicks. Excuse me. Balloon, I do need to make something. Real quick. Spider AC Villager? Oh man, maybe, yeah. That sounds cute. I'd be willing to try that. Admittedly, survey says that Invisoguy hasn't gotten to Invisoscribs in quite some time because Invisoguy has commissions that they need to finish first. So apologies if that doesn't happen for quite some time, Minosha, yeah, Minosha. It okay to link? Yes. It's okay to link. The rule of thumb is, it's okay to link until one person fucks it up for everyone else, and then we're gonna have to start moderating it. It's a rabbit. Jojo Rabbit, I get it. You got a sub to Julia. Nice, Greg. Congrats on your sub to Julia. I don't know what Jojo Rabbit is about. I don't think it's about a rabbit. Have I already watered all these? Did I already walk all the way around and water all these? Despite being terrifying, I have no earthly idea what it's about. I think I saw maybe one trailer. And I was like, interesting. I guess that's not a rabbit. His imaginary friend is Hitler. Gotcha. That does sound bizarre. Hey Linda, how's it going? I'm gonna backpacks for people, getting them to people is a tricky part, switch friends, or I think best friends? Regardless, I just ordered the black pack for you. I'll figure out how to get it to you, man. It might be that the easiest way to do that would be for me to do a dodo code and have people, you and other people, come in if they want to, once I'm done with all my shenanigans today. Taika Waititi? Oh, he plays the imaginary friend? Fuck. That's very interesting. That individual has historically made good movies, so I trust. I'm thinking of taking a nap. Take a nap. Do it. I've earned a nap, Linda. Whoops. Hang on. Cute. Cute. You get to be my nap time background noise. An honor. Linda, you know this is a mistake though, due to my alerts. Just a forewarning. Not that they're guaranteed to happen, but how you doing this morning? Fine. Not much to report on my end. Woke up, had some cereal, and now we're playing Animal Crossing, and now you're caught up. Madagascan Sunset Moth. Oh shit, have I submitted that? I don't think I've donated that. I'm tired because of anxiety all day yesterday. Oof. I'm sorry, Nifty. That sucks. Yeah, anxiety is not fun. Surprising no one. Invisuguide with a hot take. Anxiety is bad. The volume isn't very loud. You'll be fine. Well, we'll have to see how it goes, I suppose, huh? Well, good luck with your nap, Linda. Thank you for choosing Invisuguide as your background noise of choice. Something people have to deal with. It's not like it goes away. Yeah. Despite that, it is a struggle. Yeah. No, for sure. And lots of crossbeat. Lots of pinks. Not a lot of frickin' the thing that I'm after. Let me just pull it up on my phone again because I know. And I'm bad at remembering things. Hey. Admiral Memo. Thank you for the host. I also appreciate that. Yeah, pink plus blue should potentially equal purple, and blue plus blue should equal purple. So, admittedly, there's a lot of pink plus blues, but we should try and lay it out so that there's at least one blue plus blue, I guess. Do pink, pink? Not according to my chart here. I don't think. This is Windflowers. Got here from Dan Jones. That lovely lad. Dan Jones is a good boy. I mean, you were just hanging out on Dan's channel, and you just saw little old me. I wanted to see who they were hosting. Oh, cool. Yeah, well, hello. I'm Inviso Guy. I am a friend of Dan Jones. Dan Jones being a lovely individual, of course, but you all know that. Frick. And I've been doing morning Animal Crossing streams for the last, like, week? Consistently? Just trying to give people something to... some kind of regularity. Something to keep their mind off things, if they so need it. Admittedly, we do talk about current things sometimes, but I don't know. I feel like that's also healthy. Hi, I cheated on someone for you. Eggfish, what? That doesn't sound like a healthy presentation of this idea to me. I don't know what that means. The vibes in here are much softer. I do what I can. Out the friend's stream to be here. You don't have to do that. Go back to your friend. Be supportive. That is also okay. Everybody gotta prioritize their own things. I just punched the mic, I'm sorry. I'm gonna try a whole row of blue plus blue. And then maybe a bunch of pinks. This is the vibes. I finished making my grandma's memorial. No. I'm sorry that you had to make that, but I'm glad that you did it. Dragonfly, come back. Every day with this dragonfly. Aw. That sucks, Eggfish. Yeah, it was kind of touch and go. We had a big sad passing in the family, like just before everything really kicked off. Like, very tail end of February. Ooh. God, I wished on some stars last night. And so we were going to and from Toronto a lot, and like once everybody was like comfortable and out of town and stuff, I was like, I'm done. I'm not seeing people anymore because this is like ramping up to be a big thing. Time to get up, you think? Fuck. Good luck getting up. Also, that's very sweet that you made her a memorial. Excuse me. Wait, no, I don't want to do that. I want to make a net. $93. It's a pretty hefty life, though. 93 is a really, really long time. But yeah, sorry to hear, regardless. Presento. Zen cushion? What does that mean? Okay, the cushion. Got it. I like this tablet, but the stylus is tiny for even my baby hands. What kind of tablet are you using, Minosha, if you don't mind me asking? Excuse me. Oh, right, you were saying this. No one knows her real age. That's crazy. Dang it. Man, I'm so bad at everything. Intuos, the small wireless one. Whack, Gmaw. Gmaw, that's whack. You know, what you doing over there in World War II being a nurse? That's crazy. Good for you. Bizarre but not unheard of. Yeah, there was a period of time where we didn't know where mine was. But we also like celebrated my birthday, so we knew when my birthday was. Yeah, there was a period of time where we didn't know where my birth certificate was. But it was all registered and stuff, so like we just ordered a new one. Options weren't recorded the same way? Interesting. Oh man, all sorts of bamboo shoots today. Embarrassment of bamboo shoots. Whoops. It's basically hush-hush, very little documentation, if any. Huh. Just because, like, people wanted to have, like, legitimate kids and didn't want the idea that somebody, like, is adopted to be a thing. Just because of the times. Chinese lion dog statue, and I want to make some so bad, but I do not have the stone. Stone is relatively easy to come by, is it not? Just whack some rocks. You'll get there in no time. Whoops. You like sharing? Aw, that's sweet. Y'all are wholesome today. Why are you doing that? What are you doing that for? There's somebody downstairs now who doesn't belong in this household. Sorry, I'm like squinting and like trying to listen a little bit. I think I hear multiple voices. Fuck, there's nobody in this house. Respect the idea of self-isolation. I don't get it. I don't get it. You're like defeating the whole purpose. If you let one person in, you fucked yourself. The last couple weeks are nothing. Yeah, but there's people downstairs who aren't part of this household. It's a really fun, cool thing to happen during this crisis. Really cool. Reopened the states? No, I did not. How come why? I am so ready to go tell off, like, the people in my home. Like, they're older people, and they don't understand that what they're doing is putting them in harm's way, more than me. And I'm fucking doing my part, staying home. One at a time, that's stupid. Oh, dang it, son of a... Anyway, now I'm infuriated. That's fun. Flocking to Canada? Eh. People said that 4 years ago. When everything went to shit and everybody stayed in the States, so... I've got my doubts. BRB moving to Canada. Well, good luck. For WCS. Morning, morning, Mojave. States is full of black people. Lots of countries are full of black people, but yeah, you're not wrong. I hate crickets, mole crickets. They irritate me. Little Lurd Mouse 77. Thank you so much for subscribing with Twitch Prime. Whoomsh! Thank you for lighting that new flame. That's super nice of you. Thank you. I hope you enjoy those emotes, given the opportunity to use them. That's so nice. Also, did you know that if you have Amazon Prime, you can link your Twitch account to your Amazon account and get Twitch Prime? With Twitch Prime, you can get one free subscription to your streamer of choice per month. But it won't auto-renew, so don't forget to resubscribe every month. Thank you. No, that is true. You had one choice for that this month, and you chose me, and that's really nice of you. He's the best. I don't know about all that, but thank you. It's okay. Gruff hasn't woken up yet. Hey, Royal. You don't gotta say subscribe. You don't. There's no pressure. Mojave suggested 50-cent blood on the sand. Biscuit, what are you doing back there, bud? Viz, Inviso guy. That's me. I don't know this song, I think. But thank you for the song all the same. Want to shed pants? Not particularly. Hey, Biscuit. Got my coffee, time to boot up my Animal Crossing and play along. Aw. I'm glad you have started the morning ritual. Turning Villagers wants to move out. It's one of those that I didn't really have too much care for, so here's hoping a better villager. Oh, good luck, Zach. But a sealed Box Pro Switch controller yesterday, and the fucker drift right out of the box. Yo, that's crazy. Train had a similar thing. My buddy Instant Train, Instant_Train. He's a good lad. That Train. Bought a. Can I ask you where you bought it from, Minosha, if you don't mind me asking? Because I want to see if that lines up with Train's experience. Yeah, Train has had really bad luck with stick drift and stuff, and malfunctioning controllers. Walmart? Okay. And so, Train finally bought the Bullet, dude, on our recommendation, because me and Chrisu both have Switches, or Pro controllers. And we vouched for them because we both had them for such a long time, and they've been fine. And yeah, his thing, like, started drifting like an hour, like 4 hours out of the box. He was really mad yesterday. Took it apart and blew it out. Seems to have fixed it, but man, yeah. I understand. No, that sucks. I'd like this butterfly to fly into my net. To be honest, but I didn't think it knocked loose in shipping. Apeshit Train is a rare experience. Train is a very even-keeled, very measured individual most of the time. Apeshit Train is not regular. We used to live here. Fuck. Oh, I moved somebody's house today. Oh, I moved Vesta's house. And it was their birthday. I should probably feel bad about that. In fact, I do. I called them down to the central office or whatever you call it, and I realized they were in their party hat from their birthday, and I was like, wait, no, I didn't mean to. Hey Sheldon, what's up? Yeah, it's a pretty good title. SpongeBob control. You mean like the SpongeBob, like, plug directly into your TV controller? With the nose that's the control stick? One of those bad boys? Hey Astrid. Hello. Astrid, why do you wear t-shirts if you can't appreciate the graphic design on them? Steel Battalion controllers. It gets better? I have doubts. I went to the Walmart because the website said that they had 6 Switches in stock. It was a system error. No. No. So her kid can enjoy the shirt, I suppose. You had one of those? The SpongeBob controller or the Steel Battalion controller? And shit like Bleach in stock for once. We haven't seen Bleach in weeks near us at any store. Yeah, it's a pretty hard anime to find. You might still have it? Nice. You'd be sounding kinda hot, though. Didn't they say that they were continuing Bleach, though? Just recently? Excuse me. Why they still stock it? Bleach? The joke was Bleach, like it's the anime, but also the product that cleans things. That's what you said. I was quoting you! Okay, I can't tell when somebody's going along with the joke or if they've been bamboozled. Hard to tell over the internet. But, God damn it. I think you got done bamboozled. Minosha, thank you for the bamboozling. Holy shit, I can't believe how often these Tanuki motherfuckers have the exact same shit for sale. I cannot believe it. You have an Animal Crossing shopping addiction? That's okay. Minosha, thank you for the 4 bits. I wonder if that woke Linda up. I suppose we'll find out. Should have got the giant blue Dragon Ball Quest controller. Oh, I'm an idiot. The big old slime that looks like it's incredibly uncomfortable to hold. That one, yeah. I'm just gonna start buying a bunch of fucking wallpaper and stuff to infuse this G-dang rat hole with money so that it'll eventually become a not rat hole. Can't fit the Pro Controller, really? I have pretty tiny baby hands, and my hands do okay on the Pro Controller. All the buttons on the slime controller for Dragon Quest controllers on the bottom. They're not on like the face. So if you want analog eyeballs, sorry to disappoint, it's not happening. A kid-sized version of the Pro Controller? I don't know that it's gonna happen for you, but here's hoping. That's awesome, Eggfish. Yeah, I really want KK Metal now. Ever since that video yesterday. Being told to go to bed by cat? Like your cat is telling you to go to bed? Well, they know what's good. Cats are experts at sleeping all the time, so I suspect they know what they're doing. I hacked that up real bad. You can send me KK Metal, probably? You don't gotta do that. Thank you, though. That does sound nice, though. You're sitting listening to another villager saying, "It's so cute." That does sound cute. Oh, right, I forgot that. I dropped some money just right there. Like the rest of these civilized creatures. Yeah. Yeah. I didn't get a ton of sleep last night, but what are you gonna do? I sleep twice usually, so in my day-to-day, so I'm not super worried about it. I mean, who doesn't want snuggles, honestly? That's a real big mood, as the kids say. Well, also sometimes cats just randomly decide they don't want snuggles, and then they go apeshit. Which is probably one of my least favorite features of cats. Alright, we were gonna get some barbed wire fencing for Graham. I say that in such a way that makes it seem like I was getting it for him, not to contain him. Always. Hey, Zucker! Love you. I love you. What a trade up. I guess I could put away this fencing, since there's not a house here anymore. I'll remember to put that away. Suppose. Biscuit. What? You have a sling for her to chill in so she doesn't get in your way? Like a baby sling? Like a little sling for babies? Cat hammock? Kamek? No, Kamek is the planet. No, wait. What is Kamek? Oh, no, Kamek is the wizard in Mario. I was gonna say it's the planet in Dragon Ball, but it's not. That's Namek. It's a baby sling. Oh my gosh. That's very cute. I wonder if Gruff is technically awake yet. Technically awake is my favorite classification of consciousness. I guess I should be shaking trees. Seeing if we can get a furniture. Or a bell. And with Sphinxes, the notoriously needy and clingy tags gave it to me because her cats didn't use it. That's what Kamek sounds like. I very recently tried to finish the end of Yoshi's Island to record the end credit sequence. Because there's a feature that a lot of streamers use where they run credits at the end of their stream to like thank everybody. And I figured it would be fun to record the end credits of Yoshi's Island and then run the credits underneath to thank everyone. But I forgot that the emulation actually runs the credits at a weird frame rate, and it's clearly not like the intended frame rate, so I didn't get a very good recording out of that. Morning, Apcarnist. How be? Invisospud. No. I'm already very potato. Very starchy. Message in my bottle, yeah. I don't know that I'm a kawaii potato. Don't squirt on me, you fucking lamb. I cannot stop thinking about this furniture I saw in a dream, so I have turned it into a DIY recipe. I find myself compelled to share this recipe with others. May it inspire you to action. Portia. Cosmos shower? Sure. Seems kind of particular, but alright. No. Funniest shit I ever seen. This streamer turned himself into a potato. Nope. Did I accidentally sell the fossils that I found? Or am I still hanging on to those? Okay, we're still hanging on to them. Accepting compliments is very difficult for me. as it is for many quote unquote creative types. Baby bub. It remains to be seen. I'm wondering, how do so many fossils just keep showing up on your island? You usually can get up to like 4 a day. And looks like we got them all, so. You know. Red snapper, very tasty. I'll take your word for it. I'm not a fish person. Or a farson. Oh shit, they're open. Hey, Vesta. Whoops. I'll let you know if I read a guide. I'll get to that right after my big book of cheese. Animal Crossing, but with Stardew Valley fishing. Don't ruin this game for me. I actually like Stardew Valley fishing a fair bit. It was the only part of that game that I remember really taking to. That game did not hold my attention for very long. I just fished literally every day. He turned himself into a potato. Storage is full again. Time for another upgrade. I hear you, Zach. Oh, okay. I was just making sure that we didn't have the sunset moth emitted. I hate Stardew's fishing. It supposedly sucks on PC. I didn't mind it so much on console. The only version of Stardew that I played was the Switch version, which was very clearly, not to say a shoddily made port, but it's very clear that a lot of the menu sensibilities weren't thought about that much, and were more or less just made one-to-one translations to the console instead of like having console sensibilities. It's hard to really describe. It's been a while since I tried to play it. But like, you very much just move a mouse cursor around your menus and stuff in the Switch version of the game, so. By Chucklefish? The game was originally by Chucklefish. So yes. Oh right, Chrissy wants giant clams. I'll mail her those. Insert ape, he did it himself. Oh, I thought they were the publishers. So I just assumed that they were responsible for all of it. How's it only 9:20 a.m.? Well, you see, time progresses at a certain rate, and as you get older, the progression of time becomes faster because you have a better relative scale of time as an experience. When you're young, everything takes forever because relative to your own experience, all time is very, very big. You never knew that? Oh yeah, that's like a well-known like study that they've done. And it makes sense when you think about it. Like when you're a kid, everything like lasts forever and feels like it's an eternity because like you have a smaller chunk of time to compare all time to. And so it feels like a larger, it's literally a larger fraction of your lifetime. And then as you grow older, you have a way larger fraction to compare it to. Made up by the government. I'm definitely not an educational streamer. Please don't walk away from the stream with, hey, I heard this streamer say pull something out of their ass, and so it must be true. Because, there's a good chance it's not. Time is a flat circle. Time travel works like 4 marbles on a cliff. Now let's go to the Able Sisters, see what they've got going on. Update the cat one. I'm sorry, is that a silly straw? Glasses? I'm sorry. Silly straw glasses? Ooh, PJs. Oh, they're not PJs, tweed pants, but they look like PJs. Come always feel the same to you? Sure. Let's say yes. Oh, cool. I like that headgear, actually, quite a bit. Also, these glasses are ridiculous. I love them. Heels. Man, I haven't had high tops in forever, and that's all I've wanted in my store for a really long time. That's infuriating. Lab coat. Guys, this is what I'm gonna look like when I turn 30 and officially become a wizard. You can use that as a Mega Man hat? Oh, maybe. I don't know that I'd be more reliable than those individuals. In particular. Sorry that I'm clearing my throat so much. Fleming just happens. Those because Viz is not advocating murdering children. I'm not a big fan of that, no. Generally, gotta say, not a fan. You know, it's a hot take. And put in storage. And you're more reliable than Dr. Oz and Dr. Phil. Both basically just said, who cares if 2 to 3% of school children die? Let's reopen the schools. Oh. 2 to 3% is like a lot in the grand scheme of things, Mr. Doctors. Excuse me. I love my Halo shirt. Can't wait for Halo Infinite. I can't wait to see gameplay of Halo Infinite. No idea what it's gonna look like, but I can't wait. That's a nice casual outfit. I like that. I wear that today. Yeah, 2 to 3% is like 2 to 3%. This is a good point you bring up. Yes. Yes, very good. Oh right, we didn't buy the thing that I meant to buy, which is the headgear. Whoops. This is pretty heckin' sweet. That is a pretty hot take, actually. I don't know how reliable that information is. You might want to check your references on that one, just to see if that information is still reliable. I don't know about that one, Minosha. I'll take Viz is Viz. I'm me, he says. Viz is. Hey, Noel. Morning. Halo 1, Halo 2, Halo 3, and Halo ODST to be released on the PC version sometime soon. Jesus.
Money. 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 Money.
Damn it, Viso. Yeah, also. John Madden, football, 9999999999999999999999999999999999999999999999999999999999999999999999999999999999999999999999999999999999999999999999999999999999999999999999999999999999999999999999999999999999999999999999999999999999999999999
Nerf. Yawn, thank you for donating 10 Canadian dollars. Very nice of you. Thank you very much. That was very kind of you. Whoever you may be. I have some suspicions. What was I saying? It's all gone. The metal will live on. Holy shit. Oh, was that a reference to the Tenacious D? I haven't fucking heard that song in so long. Holy beans. It has been a lifetime since I heard. I forget what that song's called. It was probably John Madden. Money. Pog. Pog, dude. Poggies. Poggies, my doggies. Yes. You're invited to a screening of Cat's Butthole Cat, but you have to watch it with one of the stars. Is it Taylor Swift? Because then I'm down. I'm very down. Don't mind that one bit. Whoops. I did a whoops. Tank top is getting weird. I'm gonna have to get my sewing stuff. Oh no! Sorry that your tank top's getting weird. That sucks. Excuse me. Sorry about all the phlegm. Dear Chrisu. Clams. PP, don't worry about it. Chat is under no obligation to feel the need to say anything. Y'all are welcome to just hang out. Lurking is valid. Oh hey, real quick, getting back to the time discussion, Viz, you ever watch the mini documentary on the 10 dimensions? No. Making pizza dough? Occurrence, that's exciting. I wish you luck. You and your pizza dough. Good luck. Good luck. Whoops. Punk rock tried to destroy the metal. Yo, I really hope we get some singing villagers. We making pizza too. Well, that's good. Hey, Sydney. Really going for it. Someone new moved into the island? I did. Did know that. Excuse me. You okay, Vesta? You've been there like all day. I'm worried that you're stuck. Cooking is like a really easy thing to get better at. Like, it's all really quantifiable stuff. By no means am I good at cooking, but like, I know if I looked up a recipe and understood the fundamentals, like, I could do a thing, you know? Oh wait, did we demolish a bridge yesterday? Oh shit, we didn't demolish a bridge. I super meant to demolish a bridge yesterday. I meant to demolish, more specifically, this bridge. And I don't think I took the time to do it, so I wasted a day. That sucks. Step 1 to infinity. Don't burn it. Yeah, basically. Vegan Supreme frozen pizza in the freezer. Yum. And sauce yourself is super fun. I agree. I've done that once, I believe. It was a good time. Oh wait, this is Zucker's house. I was like, is anybody making anything in here? I forgot that this is a brand new residence, so don't expect much. Sorry, Zucker. No. One of your friends is being let out of the hospital. That's amazing. Did they have the COVID? If you don't mind me asking. Did they make a full recovery? Or is this unrelated? But regardless, that's still super exciting. They did. That's super, super exciting to hear. I know this is a dumb question given how much information I should be exposed to. Is it the type of situation where if you get it once, you can't get it again? I feel like I remember hearing that early on, but then I remember also hearing that that's horseshit. You can get it again? Yeah, okay. I don't think it is. Okay, just checking. I wanted to make sure to get ahead of things and make myself clear as an idiot, but an idiot who was asking for clarification. So, antibodies are created to combat it. So you might have a stronger immunity against it should you survive, basically. Lower, but not 100%. Gotcha. But it can be got again. I see. Oh man, that reminds me actually. This is just the rest of the stream. Oh, Sydney, very good. I can't change angles. You can't move the camera sideways. You can just do this. But we wouldn't have been able to see her mouth that well anyway. I'm like concerned. Vesta, I'm gonna move some of these things because I feel like you're stuck and you're not willing to admit it to yourself. Breathe the sheep. Is that Rue with their child on their shirt? It is Astrid. But yes, they do have their child. More and more people are reading books on their phones these days, but honestly, I still prefer reading books on paper. You got it, Vesta. You know what's good. I know how you feel, my pet. These days, folks are always sending messages on their phones, but I still prefer sending letters. I love putting pen to paper as I take time to write a thoughtful note to a friend. It's a lovely way to connect. Oh yes, exactly. There's nothing like reading a great book and passing it on to a friend, Bafo. Then, once they're done, you can talk to them all about the unique characters and the surprising plot twists. What an eye-opening conversation this has been, Vesta. Little did I know we had so much in common. We really must chat more often, my pet. Aw, friends. Sydney is a girl. A good old purple girl. Mimo. Mimo. Mm-hmm. 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 I definitely hear a balloon. Not sure if I'm into it. I definitely understand where you're coming from. I think a lot of people feel that way. It is not the most, oh, there it is. It is not the most endearing catchphrase. I still think, no! I think the most endearing by far is definitely Sydney's calling you sunshine. Mixer. A whole streaming platform? In the palm of my hand? Oh, cool. A blender. Definitely into Astrid. I liked Astrid because they look very punk rock. I really like their quote unquote makeup, like their markings. Looks very cool. Now it calls me Cupcake. All my villagers call me Cruiser, and I don't like it, but I feel they come up to me and they're like, can I also call you Cruiser? And because I mashed buttons one time, they're like, I want to call you Cruiser, and I'm like, I guess. I don't know how long that'll take to remedy. God dang, this man owns the streaming market. You know, you'd think so. You know this little item in our pocket? Got Ninja on it. Don't worry about how much money he was given to go there, but it was a lot. Well, that actually reminds me, I should check my turnip prices. I wonder how many people are still, like, I wonder how many of Ninja's fans, like, made the move and are permanently on Mixer. Like, I'm genuinely curious about that kind of stuff, and, like, if that paid off in terms of, like, retention on the platform for Microsoft. And Mixer isn't bad by any means, it's just, it's not where everyone is. I've looked at Mixer, and it's different, but, like, it's not bad. Moved in favor of Mixer. That's fair. The money was an attempt to buy, like, a quote-unquote generation of younger people watching streams, I guess. That's an understandable sentiment, I suppose. You think that the kids like them Fortnite still and all that jazz? I just like that Ninja became a super shitty copy-paste about getting angry and losing at video games. Like my favorite thing that Ninja's ever done. If you don't get angry at video games, you've lost twice. Man, so funny. What a fucking hot take. This is where people go when they hack up on Twitch really badly, I feel. Yeah, I suppose if somebody messes up badly enough and, like, they still want to be a streamer, And, like, they can inform their audience that they're moving to Mixer. Then, like, why not? Honestly, straight up, though. Straight up. If I did something irredeemable and got banned from Twitch, I doubt I would. I mean, TOS or TOS. If I did something, whatever. I understand. If I went to... if I got banned from Twitch, I would sooner go to Mixer than to YouTube. Because YouTube is a nightmare. And terrible. Andy, what are you making? Shell table. Yes. I hear there's so many people on Mixer, but people only know Ninja. Didn't, there was a cool streamer, I guess, that also got moved over to Mixer because of a deal, and I don't remember what his name was. Shroud? I remember looking him up, and I didn't know anything about him. I literally knew nothing about it. I had never heard of him. And then I looked him up, and I was like, he has a cool logo. Really? I don't like Candy personally, but to each their own. Hey, Ursula. Move to Facebook Gaming. Oh my god. Stop that. Isn't Facebook Gaming like... Who owns Facebook as like a whole? Does anybody? Isn't Facebook technically derivative of Microsoft? Facebook owns Facebook? Okay. The Zuck. Oh, we have him in our village, actually. Year ago and never looked back. Is far larger than Microsoft? I don't know that I agree with that. Larger by what metric? Is, I guess, what I would... question that I would ask. In terms of market share? Oh, you're probably right about that. I don't know. I don't know enough about that stuff. I just think that Microsoft is larger in terms of cultural impact. That's kind of my meter stick for that one. Moved from Twitch to Facebook Gaming. I don't know who that is. Facebook is somehow worth more. Well, it's because it has all of everybody's information in a vice grip. Or whatever. I don't know. Microsoft also probably does, but what are you gonna do? League of Legends player? Got it. I mean, admittedly, like, I feel as though anybody who is a huge fan of League of Legends and a big enough fan of League of Legends streamers is probably just going to go where that streamer is, or, I mean, alternatively find a new person on the platform that they prefer. There's something about those types of games where I feel like if there is a go-to person who is like a competitive player of that, or like anybody who plays one game exclusively pretty much, as I'm quickly becoming an Animal Crossing streamer. No, that's not true. I feel like if anybody is a big fan of that game and a big enough fan of that person, they will just move with that person. Zuck cucked. Leg of leg ends. Like when, that one guy, I forget his name every single time, who, what am I doing? Who makes weird controllers. He played Apex Legends with a fucking, prosthetic leg. I wonder how his Doom playthrough with one button went. Yeah, I needed to make a net, not a fishing rod. Silly boy. Game on Twitch, you usually find one person you care a lot about. No, for sure. Like, if you're there for the game, mostly, and like I feel like if you're there for the game, you probably shop around from streamer to streamer in that gaming category, and then you wait until you find somebody that you like who's playing that game, and then you will potentially stay there, show up for the game and stay for the streamer kind of deal. You know? Like I did that for Guild Wars 2 for a while. Yeah. That was you with a certain YouTuber until he quit. You don't like games or streamers. Why is that Kappa got color? It is very weird. To me. Astrid, you're very good. Set of streamers for personality. I hate every day planned out too thoroughly when they usually start. Oh, I have every day planned out thoroughly. Aw. That's nice. Oh, hey, I guess I should apologize. I don't want these anymore. I don't feel like I need those tiki torches. I should apologize. I didn't stream Final Fantasy VII yesterday, and I planned on it, and then Super didn't. So apologies for that if anybody was looking forward to that. I just kind of kept putting it off, and then it was 7 o'clock, and then I was like, oh heck, Queen Chris was streaming. I don't want to stream at the same time as her, and then it was already late, and then I was like, it's kind of late. I don't want to stream right now. Blah blah blah. Don't even worry about it. Blech. I'm worried about it. You're becoming my good morning. Aw. Hey, that's very nice of you. Yeah, I've been enjoying morning Animal Crossing streams. Admittedly, on the days where I usually already have a stream scheduled in the evening, it feels a bit weird because usually what happens is I play Animal Crossing in the morning until I get tired or until I just feel like I don't want to play anymore. And then I stop, and then I usually like do whatever for like an hour, and then I sleep. And then I wake up, and then I stream again, and it feels very weird to just like functionally stream almost the whole day. Or my relative whole day. Did I say 2 days a day? You feel like it, don't push yourself. Yeah. I feel like I can give myself a little bit of leeway just because I've been streaming in the morning super consistently, so. So, I'm letting myself off the hook just a bit in that regard. That's what you thought in your head. Fair play. My CA, GAD, and CD, this has helped a lot. And that's enough for me. Aw, Mojave, I'm real glad. If I can help anybody, then it's been worth it. That's kind of how I feel. Like, I already have fun streaming. So, like, it's just kind of nice. And I know it's just like, oh, you just kind of play a video game and you talk to people, which is just a nice thing to do. And an enjoyable pastime. But, like, it can take a lot out of you. Not to say that it's, like, I don't know, as draining as running a marathon or dealing with incredibly stressful or taxing things on your mentality and whatnot, but I don't know. You put yourself into it to a certain degree. I don't know. You literally cure my depression. Please don't prescribe Invisoguy for depression. I don't think that is a reliable prescription. Side effects may include unsubscribing, unfollowing, etc. Once your stream ends, I bring the boys for a 5-mile walkie. That's a lot of miles. Then I come home and work on whatever I have to do on my... That's with a little cleaning in between, and then I make dinner, then I bring the dogs for a 2-mile walkie, then I just relax the rest of the day. I have a Twitch streamer on. Aw. Well, I'm glad I can be one of those. That is very nice of you. I'm glad it really kind of blows my mind if I am a person's quote-unquote streamer of choice, because I definitely have a handful of people I feel that way about, where like regardless of what I'm doing, if they're on, I'm going to be there for sure. Most antidepressants have the side effect of depression, so yeah. Streamer of choice. It's just interesting to me. This stream side effects include littering, loitering, lootering, lateraling? Erection lasting more than 4 hours. Don't. If your erection lasts more than 4 hours, call a doctor. Maybe, you know, maybe knock one out. But like, after 4 hours, definitely call a doctor. Not Dr. Phil or Dr. Oz, though. Don't call them. I don't think you do, Eggfish. I don't know that you do. I think, wouldn't that, like, be an aggressive amount of, like, blood loss? That's the reason why it's like, hey, call your doctor if this happens. No, hell. Holy shit. That was really funny. Oh my god, this is just making me think of a... I don't remember what season it's from. Oh my god. There's a episode of Trailer Park Boys where I think Mr. Leahy is given pills. Like, Viagra pills. And he just starts walking around with a huge erection. And, it's very funny. I love that show. That show's great. It was very Canadian. God, I love that show. So dumb. I love it. Trailer Park Boys. Man, who was telling me? I think Chris who told a story once, and I don't want to, like, take the story from her, about one time she was working at a fast food restaurant, and somebody drove through the drive-thru and was just straight up getting a blowjob or a hand job. But like the drive-thru window is like above most cars, so you can like look down and see people. And so, you know, I grew up in a trailer park almost exactly like that. It was horrible. I'm so glad we moved out when I was in 4th grade. Oh heck. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry if Trailer Park Boys is making light of those things. I do think that show is quite funny. That was you. Oh, well, there you go. Mystery solved. Congratulations on your BJ. Constantly forget what shows are Canadian and what aren't. Schitt's Creek is so subtly Canadian to me, but to everyone else it's obvious. I haven't watched Schitt's Creek. I don't know what it's about. I guess it's about a creek with a lot of shit in it, probably. I don't understand why so many of my villagers choose to sit right there. There's something about it. I'm convinced that villagers have some part of their programming to sit on paths. Have like a way more likely chance of just squatting down on a path. Dang it, Sheldon. I mean, Graham, why the fricky heck are you out of your house so often? You don't seem the type, no offense. They can sit where they please. No, you're right. I wish I was that free a spirit. That I could sit wherever I like. So, I'm just jealous. There you go, bud. I'll get you back in there somehow. I guess I'll open this up. Just on the off chance. And sit right down in front of it. I don't live in Montreal. Montreal is in Quebec. I'm not to say that everybody in Montreal knows how to speak French. Montreal is quite bilingual. And English. But wow, I don't know French very good. So Montreal makes me think of Jacob Tutu for some reason. Did I think that took place in Montreal? Oh, whoops. Don't sit shame. They like the paths. They do. They do. No, what'd you do? What happened? Did I do the right thing and I managed to mess things up even worse? No! Something's crawling all over me. Eek. Oh. What happened? What'd you do? Misspelled a word in a note I sent off to Sydney. I'm so careless that way. Now it's all I can think about. No! You're not covering me next time. I don't know. I guess I'll do a better job of proofreading it. No! No! Oh no, they're getting sad. Looking at me get sad. Let's all laugh. Let's all be happy together. Vesta, please moved to Montreal, and they said to become a citizen, she had to learn French. Did they move from the States? That's weird. You have to know a certain amount of... I imagine you have to know a certain amount of French in order to become a Canadian citizen. Something... It feels like you probably should know, like, a rudimentary amount of French. Probably, to get citizenship. But, like, realistically, a lot of Canadians don't know French. Especially a lot of Ontarians, not to generalize. God, I feel like such a bad Canadian that I don't speak the second language. Meanwhile, people out here with their 3 languages, making us look real silly. I don't know 2. Would you be cool with Quebec becoming its own nation? The only issue I have with that is one of, like, OCD, which is just that I wouldn't want Canada to suddenly be split down the middle, because then Canada is separated from its maritime provinces, you know? French isn't considered a national language in Ontario, BC, or any of the prairie territories. That doesn't super surprise me. But yeah, like, I don't know. I'm okay with the idea of, like, a province wanting to be independent, but the reality is, it's like, it's so big and it cuts down the middle of the country that it would feel weird to me. Like, I know that Alaska exists and, like, Hawaii and non-continental US states and stuff, but like, you can have all your provinces and states and stuff not touching, but odd. 2 theories of Spanish and don't remember any of it? Fair. Yeah, you say 3 years. Guess how many years of French I have technically consumed in my life? At least 9. Probably closer to 10. And then the second that I was allowed to drop it as a required course, I dropped it. I finished my possibly, hopefully not rude shrine. That's possibly, hopefully good. Like, it would be like if there was a gigantic state that ran from north to south that divided the country into two parts. Like, and it was the largest state. And then suddenly they wanted to become their own territory, so suddenly the states just had a big nothing spot in the middle where it's like, this is its own country. You know? It'd be like if Florida or California, like, was in the middle of the states and then decided it was its own country. But I don't know. Quebec wanting to be independent, like, runs deep. It's kind of tale as old as time as far as Canadian history is concerned. Want to know an random eggfish fact? Sure. His reason to vote for Quebec to split never comes to fruition, though. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like it's probably a lot of older traditionalists who are holding on to that idea from their parents, and I feel like a lot of this generation are just in general probably more savvy and understanding. Like, the world is just so much smaller due to the way that information travels that I feel like a lot of people probably don't feel that way anymore. I think they're probably like, Canada's alright. You've been sucking your thumb since you were a baby. Congratulations. I mean, the whole point of the states is that, like, technically the United States, and the reason that all the states are so fucked and very different is that they're supposed to be able to kind of operate functionally as their own countries, right? Am I understanding that correctly? Like, the inception of the United States was like, hey, let's have a bunch of independent states that can kind of do their own thing. You're allowed to do whatever you want in your own time. As long as it's not hurting anybody, do whatever you want. Whatever brings you comfort or happiness. Like, literally whatever. If it's not hurting anybody, don't feel bad about it. In my opinion. Happening forever as a California native, I'm split on it. I don't know, like, I definitely understand the reasoning for Quebec wanting to split. I'm not super certain on the idea of California wanting to split. Why do they want to be independent? Just because? Like, just cause? Like, Quebec, there's a language barrier there and, like, genuine potential cultural differences. And I get that there's, like, a certain Californian kind of lifestyle and, I don't know, culture and stuff like that, but I don't think of it as very foreign to American culture or anything. Hey, Chrisu. Start a Facebook group? I'm sure there's something out there for you guys. There's maybe a subreddit for you. Chrisu, apparently you have lovely vibes. Congratulations. California size causes it to have diminished political power, and there has always been a point where California pays for more in terms of national taxes than it receives back. Literally just a size thing? Just a, hey, we're a big state problem? Oh. I'm officially checking out of chat for a little bit. I'm happy that you have found each other, but I'm having a time. Your vibes are all over the place. Fudge definitely has had some vibes. Fudge, I started going crazy last night because I thought I had a fever dream. Because I was like, who the fuck was I talking to about Flash Gordon? And all these weird, dumb 80s movies. And I thought I was, for a minute, I was imagining it. Sing more, please. Now! I don't want to interrupt. Good job, Vesta. Something soothing about a blossom viewing lantern. I agree. KK Metal is the best. It's so good. She stops when you show support. I think that's just her villager type. Because I don't think Sydney was doing the same thing. Like, I was close enough that Sydney could see that I was clapping for her, but she didn't stop. That's really interesting to me. But also, I think Sydney, like, reciprocates. Like, Sydney will reciprocate if I do, like, a positive emotion. Well, earlier she was. Whereas Vesta kind of just, like, looks. So yeah, Quebec has got shit going on. That's true. Lived there. And don't necessarily super relate to that, but I feel like I understand where they're coming from. Can't fully understand, of course. You can't appreciate that type of thing unless you've, like, grown up kind of believing that, I think. So, Bubblegum KK is my favorite KK Slider song. You are not alone in that. A lot of people like Bubblegum KK. Morning, Thetasaur. How you doing? They're both normal types. Are they only weak to fighting? And is Ghost not effective on them? I also sent you clams. Fuck, did I just sell that giant clam? No, I didn't. I actually kept it specifically so that I could mail it to you. Yeah, Chrisu, I mailed you some giant clams. Even when I make my phone a hotspot and stream from my data causes it is better than my home internet. Jesus. Is that not expensive? Do you have an unlimited data plan? I hope. So you're functionally using your phone as a router, basically. Imagine punching villagers and saying, super effective. It is Smash Bros. I just can't remember because it's just art, but still, like that's expensive if like you're streaming at a decent enough bit rate. Like what's your thing? If you're streaming via Wi-Fi, I would recommend just getting a cable, like ordering a cable off of Amazon. Admittedly, it might take a while to get to you during these trying times, but like going ham, because that feels like it could get expensive really quickly. Oh heck, I haven't eaten today. Go eat a food. Please, Kay, thanks. Go eat you food. What am I doing? I feel like I've stagnated on my village. I feel like I used to have so much to do. And now I'm just kind of like, everything's fine. I'll think about this for 4G and then unlimited 2G. Your upload is less than 1 megabytes on my home internet, while my phone that is 5 megabytes. Yeah, if you can, if your setup would allow it, I'd recommend trying a cable if you can get an Ethernet cable if you don't already have one. I know that's like a kind of solution, but you crave cereal? I don't even think I know what that is. Oh wait, is Crave like a Crave? Is it like marketed as like a sports cereal? Like it's like a healthy sports cereal? I feel like its branding is really basic. It's like blue. No? What am I thinking of? Chocolate-filled pillows. It's the one with chocolate inside. What the fuck? That doesn't sound very sport healthy. No, that's Crave. Let me look it up. I'm probably thinking of the thing. I believe that Noel probably knows what I'm talking about. Can't help but notice that my my last tab, oh no, this is definitely not what I'm thinking of. No, yeah, this super isn't what I'm thinking of. Dave Canada. No. Yeah, this is way different. What was I thinking of? I'm thinking of a super basic cereal box that has like a big V symbol on it or something, and it just has a boring ass logo in the middle. It's like basic blue. I also thought it was Crave. Vector! It was a V. Fuck, you're super right. Let me look this up. Yup. That's the boring ass logo. Thank you. Bless you, Noel. Fuck. Mima, mama, mama, mama. Mama, mama, me, 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 me. What does she keep looking at? What's over there? What are you looking at? Just the tree? Oh, you're just scoping out a sitting spot. Got it. I'm really jazzed that now all my villagers are just singing KK Metal whenever. And we are now required by law to stop and listen to them every single time we hear it start up. One villager hunting last night, they found Penelope on an island, and now she's moving in. Congrats! That's with a giant pink bow on her head, so she's basically me. Congratulations on being a mouse with a giant pink bow on your head. I've got a like really top tier villager list that I'd love to move in, like Lucky, Coco, and Stitches. Really thinking about those cute but spooky aesthetics. O'Hare tried moving out today. Oh no! Yeah, O'Hare for some reason just seems your speed. I wasn't the biggest fan of them. In New Leaf, they were like a really long-running villager of mine. One of the few ones that like didn't leave. Not Muffy. I actually don't like Muffy. She's the goth one, right? It's something about her eyes. Right? Yeah, I don't like her eyes. Everything else about her is very good. Rhonda is a goth rhino. Looking that up right now. Oh yeah, I was gonna talk about what my last tab before I they're okay. Before I looked up Crave and Vector cereal. I just had a tab open on my Google Chrome on my phone that was just dick butt. Just images of dick butt. Oh, I sure do love dick butt. Oh, hey Biscuit. Wanna buy my fishing vest? I guess. Inviso, why? Why not? Whoa, steep price. Fucking Biscuit, Christ. Listen, dick butt is like... I actually genuinely think that dick butt is a good character design. I don't know, it's just really good. It's so solid. Really, really good. Just genuinely aesthetically appealing. I definitely heard a balloon though. I'd love to stick around. Did you guys hear that? But yeah, Dick Butt is just like... I frequently think about how Dick Butt is like really good character design. I drew Dick Butt on Rabbit Retrospect Games message board in Animal Crossing. During the day, balloons come in from the east, or from the west, and go east. I kind of want to like get Axel in Animal Crossing and dress him like Axel from Kingdom Hearts. Does Axel from Animal Crossing look like Axel Kingdom Hearts? I think I still have a picture of when I drew it on a flag while at a festival. Very good. I would love to see. Who's singing? Is it Ass? Beep boop, beep beep, beep beep, beep beep, beep 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 beep, beep beep, beep beep, beep beep. Man, Astrid is very easily distractible. What's your amazing new invention, Eggfish? Oh my god. This is just every Animal Crossing stream from now on. Alright. And sometimes syrup. Ugh. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, it was instinctual. Cheese and syrup does not sound like a good time to me. I'm an engineer. I know how things go together. Oh, hey. I need to borrow you for a second, Graham. Graham, can I borrow you for a second? Don't wave at me. No! Graham, you're busy. Graham, you're busy. Graham, you're busy. Well, what's this? Hey, Vegeta. Keep cleaning, Graham. This morning they sell popcorn, chicken, and shrimp. What a hot take. Graham, you stay put. Oops.
He's a phantom.
Ace of Ghosts. Welcome to the Ghost Zone. You'll feel right at home here. Graham, I need you to go home, please. Hey Viz, yeah, what's up, Vegeta? I can wrap the opening at very high speeds. You've made a good decision. I'm glad. I am a big fan of Danny Phantom. Ooh! That's a rich people movie theater. Yeah, there's real-ass movie theaters that, like, sell real-ass food. It's very foreign to me, but it's a real thing. Fucking another mobile? I have, like, 3 of these. And I don't have a single baby. Not even one, actually. Now that I think about it, I should just give it to Astrid. Give me a sec. I need this bug. Bug. Bug this bug. Only talks about how he'd reboot the series with them as adults now if he could. Danny Phantom? To be honest, I'd be pretty interested in that. Butch Hartman says some fucking out there stuff. But I would definitely be interested in Danny Phantom reboot. Butch Hartman is also a stinky man. Yeah, exactly. This is for you. Here you go. I'm in charge of Danny Phantom anymore, though. I kind of feel similar. I would love for somebody else to get the IP. Could you fucking imagine if, like, this is, like, really ambitious. What? You must know what? Is your little bat friend an allergic reaction? What? Having an allergic reaction, Phantom? I don't remember who that is because I'm bad. You know, this is ambitious as hell. I want the studio who made Avatar and Voltron to make a Danny Phantom reboot or continuation. I feel like they could nail the humor and also the action. Community and Rick and Morty. I'd rather not. Yeah, I don't think that he could make a good-looking cartoon. Not that, like, the other cartoon was, like, particularly amazing. I'm not, like, the biggest fan of that style, but I think that it worked pretty well for the purposes it needed. I would like it more than, like, if Danny Phantom got rebooted to look like fucking Rick and Morty or whatever. Octopus villagers and stuff anyway, so. Get Pendleton Ward. Oh yeah. I don't know. I really think that. Yeah, I don't know. It'd be interesting. I would love to see a reboot of Danny Phantom or continuation, because like if you think about it, Danny Phantom the original series could be like a prequel series essentially. It's all about him figuring his powers out and learning how to use them. So if you really wanted to fucking go for it, you could just start the series as like a regular superhero kind of show and just kind of go into it. You can also buy a hamster in the store. Oh, I know. Word has a new show coming to Netflix in 3 days. Oh, is it coming in 3 days? I actually haven't seen anything about it. Other than hearing that it's coming to Netflix. I'll view it. I like how it first introduced the Ghost Zone. Fuck it. They made a portal. I also am a big fan of, shows that establish their premise in the intro song or whatever. And Danny Phantom is one of those. So, like, you're caught up the second that you finish the intro. You're behind on series outside of 3, so I didn't know. Danny Phantom, but Avatar, Teen Titans, or Steven Universe-esque would be good. You say Teen Titans, but like Teen Titans has, like, you have to specify these days. I assume you don't mean Teen Titans Go. DLT Titans, got it. Just wanted to clarify. It's just not your thing, that's fine. My biggest complaint about Steven Universe was that I caught up on it before it was over. And watching that show, as it was current, was miserable. Now that that show is completely wrapped, I would highly recommend watching it. I do think that the endings, plural, feel a little rushed. But I think overall, it's still a really good show. Oh yeah, speaking of hamster cages. And the people in the world who actually likes Teen Titans Go? I've heard that it's funny. I've heard that it's legit funny. I don't really know much about it. I choose not to like shit on it because I haven't given it a shot. Like I literally haven't watched it. I've just seen clips and stuff. So season of SU and I wasn't into it. That's fine. So I definitely understand. Man, I have no idea where the seasons of Steven Universe start and end because the fucking bomb format just ruined me. God, that shit sucks. It was so bad. Being current on Steven Universe was miserable. It sucked. I learned about and caught up on Steven Universe just after the arc where Peridot shows up and kidnaps a bunch of the gems, and you get like the reveal and the really good song with Garnet. And that was a great time to get into Steven Universe because I binged all those episodes and I was like, holy fuck, this is awesome! And then I was caught up. And then it became miserable. Sugar definitely wouldn't be in her element with Danny Phantom. Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't think... Actually, in which case, for some reason, it feels like you could, even though you somehow acquired the Danny Phantom IP, if you style matched, I feel like it'd just be weird. I have no idea. It's such a weird and specific style that I feel would be hard to recreate these days. I say that. Fairly Odd Parents, I'm pretty sure it's still running, isn't it? Catching up with things. I finished Castlevania. Oh my god. So... Speaking of cartoons, Castlevania is no question my favorite running cartoon. Easily, it's very quickly becoming one of my favorite animated things of all time. The animation in that fucking show goes ham. God damn does it know where its budget is. And season 3 has season 3 has a lot of scenes of people just talking, and I never hated it. because every single scene with people just talking was deeply fascinating because the fucking writing was fantastic. I like Castlevania 3 Show 2. I really wish they didn't cut one of the characters for the dumbest shit. What is this? Little Lerd Mouse. Oh, this is a copy-paste meme. Hang on, everybody. Let me catch this bug. I tuned out of Fairly Odd Parents around the time when the baby got added. A little bit before that, I think. Yes, you can't convince me to buy a top hat. You actually don't have to talk me into it. I will buy that. No problem. Yeah, see, as somebody who gives zero fucks about Castlevania, literally hasn't played a game, knows almost nothing about Castlevania aside from, like, cultural osmosis, that shows adaptation. The baby was fine, didn't really bother me. It's the dog and Chloe that destroyed the show. I don't even know what Chloe is. Somebody please tell me what Chloe is. Also, I'm going to sell these and then I'll do that ASMR request. Give me a sec. Hey Panda, what's up? Random brat that showed up as another kid with godparents? Huh. There were other kids with godparents, wasn't there that little shit with the, like, person that was always crushing on Wanda? That was a rich kid, right? I don't remember. Anyway, okay. You know the drill. If you don't like ASMR, I'm going to open my menu, and for as long as my menu is open, that is when ASMR is happening. Give me a second. Just to scroll back up and actually find the thing. Okay, let's do the copy paste meme. Thank you. Oh my god, hang on. Chat, why are you being a bitch? Bitch chat. Little Lerd Mouse, thank you for the Invis ASMR redemption. It goes like this. The Fitnessgram TM Pacer test is a multi-stage aerobic capacity test that progressively gets more and more difficult as it continues. The 20-meter pacer test will begin in 30 seconds. Line up at the start. The running speed starts slowly, but gets faster each minute after you hear the signal. Ready? Set? Start. Thanks. Play it. We're related because I don't go on Reddit, I don't go on Tumblr these days. I am pretty much exclusively on Twitter. So whenever I hear about memes, I usually hear about them in Twitch chat. And I'm usually like, what the fuck is happening? Very good.
Aluni for that amazing performance.
Mojave, thank you for the loony. It's very nice of you. This is the best thing I could have ever asked for. Yeah, we had the in high school too here in New York. Yeah, we only had it in high school. So what did I miss? There was a lot of discourse about Fairly Odd Parents that I missed. Was any of it relevant or important to my interests? You got shot like a racehorse? What? What are you talking about? You got shot like as in put down? As in like behind the barn? And then sent off to the glue factory? I don't know what that means. Actually, I haven't had to take phys ed except for last year because I'm a band student. Congrats. What was the beep test? Literally the exact same thing, Mojave. Literally the exact same thing. Why do you think there are so many less kids? Sexual education and contraceptive stuff. Named Chloe and Cole. That's terrible. Yeah, without that scripted introduction. I don't remember that scripted introduction. You were just told what it was way before you ever did it. Like, you were told about it. You didn't have, like, a weird monotone voice tell you, this is the mammogram test. You always got 200 on the test? Is that good? Good for them, I guess. Excuse me. Oh, Lord. Never got past 10? I was definitely a lot more fit back then. I could do okay. I have absolutely no idea what I got. Garden faucet. Sure, that's cute. It reminds me of, like, a faucet that you need from, like, coming in from the beach to, like, wash the salt water off your feet and stuff and the sand off your feet. $200, bro, that's literally impossible. How are you so speedy? I don't know. I couldn't tell you. Okay, boss. Okay, I'm going through the mail. I was asthmatic and have scoliosis that pushed my ribs against my lungs, so I only ever made it to like 8. Pretty understandable. I think you can get a write-off if you have that sort of situation. One would assume. Hey Viz, is your island open to your friends? It is not. No. How come why? I was thinking of wrapping up the stream soon, though. Because I am a sleepy boy, and I want to pee also. It's gonna be a shorter one today. I feel like I need to, like, set some goals for Animal Crossing, because a lot of these streams are just me meandering around, catching fish and bugs, and not, like, planning anything or moving anything around, or doing anything in particular to work toward a goal or something. You know, so... in high school, so I have to deal with high school pacer. Good luck. Is that a yearly thing? Well, I was gonna say, we only had to take it once, but the phys ed was only mandatory, I think, in grade 9 and 10. And I think we only had to take the beep test in grade 9. And do is on and off the football field while pushing a vibraphone. Nice. Yeah, I haven't ran in a fucking shitzillion years because of this quarantine. I did have a gym membership, and I was running on that dare treadmill to try and lose weight, but I'm very out of shape. I say now I'm very out of shape. I continue to be very out of shape. More accurately. Thought I heard a balloon. Whoops, I scared you fish. Doing whatever is very Animal Crossing. 'Tis the vibe. I suppose. Yeah, I don't know. I think I had one thing that I wanted to grab back in here. I don't remember what it was. I'm losing muscle tone. Oh no! I don't know. Do push-ups? I don't know. do big push-ups. Do really large push-ups. I guess. And what was it? Oh, these guys. Beady, meeny, 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 meeny. Working at home with my dogs. Weights, but it's not enough. Veems, did you make your balloon alert? I did not, Raving, unfortunately. I didn't have time. I slept in today. So, apologies. I could have made it last night, but... but lazy boy, I'm sorry. Wait, Fudge, was your suggestion for maintaining muscle for hockey do Kegels? Oh. That person from yesterday, no problem. The biggest hindrance to fishing is starting. What do you mean? What's starting? What's the biggest hindrance to fishing? Is it an event I'm not aware of that's going to make me fish bad? God dang it. Biggest hindrance to finishing is starting. I thought you said fishing. I'm sorry. My reading comprehension is very bad. Ugh. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, I think I'm gonna wrap up the stream. I'm just kind of running around. Oh boy, that's me. That's me. How'd you know? How'd you know that was me? Oh wait, let's see if we can catch anybody singing KK Metal before we wrap up. We've had a couple. To call you other pronouns and stuff? No, I'm pretty chill about it. I've never made an official like announcement or anything. I'm cool with he, him, and they, them. Those are fine. Just be sure to tell us. I want you to be super comfy and remember your vow. Thanks, Xfish. I appreciate it. No, I'm pretty chill about it all. I don't know. I'm still figuring out my identity situation, so I don't care in particular. Does anyone want a tiny library? One of my villagers is making it, and I want to share. I love the cutest DIY I've ever seen. What is a tiny library? Is it literally like a tiny library? Is it exactly what it says it is? Very good. Then you're quite good. Gotta clean. Oh, good lord. Hang on. I heard another thing. Yes, it's like a little birdhouse, but for books. You see, it does sound cute. Astrid, you're so easily distractible. Holy shit. Alright, bye. You tried, Astrid. The only thing that's invalid is your koala? Excuse you, that koala is Sydney, and she's fucking amazing. She's a gem. Is this the part where I ask what's eczema, and then you say, eczema balls? I literally hate your koala so much. Why do you feel the need to share that information? That's rude. We all like Sydney. Sydney's great. Like eczema. Eczema balls. Got it. Asthma? Eczema? Yeah. Anyway. Lord in heaven. Exodia. Very good. Alrighty, y'all. That's gonna wrap it for me today. Maybe I'll do something later tonight. I'm not super sure. I'm not gonna make games on here. If you're interested in my art and stuff, just find me at InvisoGuy anywhere on the internet. It's spelled the same and everything. I'm super consistent. I guess consider telling somebody about the stream, I guess, is a thing that I should say. Follow, turn on the notification thing, hit that bell. Sub if you don't already. I have emotes. I'm pretty happy with most of them. Remember, all you gotta do to stream is start. Yeah, you're not wrong. But yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging. I'm going to go to sleep again. So thank you guys so much for hanging with me. Everybody stay safe. Stay at home if you can. Wash your hands. And as usual, I hope y'all had fun, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Fuck, that's not the right screen.